Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and I'm writing a book called Slot Therapy. To do a recap, it was 2025 when my sister introduced me to playing slots. And I found it so much fun. I found it as a form of focused fun. If you don't know what focused fun is, it's when you're focusing on something, having fun, and putting yourself into a higher vibration, which enables you to manifest things easier. Focused fun can come into so many different realms. You could be playing with your child, you could be playing a game, you could be on your phone playing a game, you could be hiking, you could be swimming, doing something where you're so focused on having fun that you let go the focus of your problems, your issues, your health, things that are not working for you. And you put yourself into a higher vibration, and I call that focused fun. And so I started using in 2025, playing slots as focused fun, just that 10 minutes, 20 minutes where a $20 bill or a $100 bill would last me, and watching the wheels whirl. And so it was in 2025 that the book decided, came to me, and I decided I was going to write a book called Slot Therapy to help all of you to also enjoy focused fun. And so again, my name is Rebecca, and today I'm going to be talking about comps. So let's talk about comps. I have met so many people inside of the world of gambling who are serious gamblers. A serious gambler to me is someone who gambles either daily or weekly, and they look forward to gambling, but they gamble on a regular basis. It's more than just gambling once a month or once a week. And what they do is they call it running the money through the machines so that they could get comps. Now, so I'm going to go backwards a little bit. In order to get comps, you have to get a rewards card, and a rewards card is free. You just go in to the casino, give them your name, information. They're going to take your driver's license to take verify who it was, but they give the driver's license back. They don't take it. And you get a card, and it's your rewards card, and you put it into the machine. You do want that rewards card because it can give you free play, but it also can give you something called comps. But there are people out there that are comp collectors. And so I went to AK Chin in Arizona with some friends. And it was the first time I got a comped gift, which was this. Now, I have to tell you, this doesn't really work. It's a smartwatch, supposedly. It is, when I looked it up on the internet, this thing is worth, maybe $5-10. It's cheaply made. It's the software won't download on my Apple. I did give that a try. I'm probably going to hand it to a friend of mine who does regular garage sales. She'll probably end up getting maybe $1 for this or $2 for this. In order to get that comp, it was required to run at least $300 into a machine. Now, if you are running $300 just in the machine and for your regular play, and the casino wants to give you something, okay, that's cool. But there are people who actually run money into the machines, meaning they're spending $250, $300, $500 to get the monthly comp. I met a man when I was at Pachanga last week, and a lot of people were walking around with this oscillating fan, and I saw one of the oscillating fans, and I actually took a picture, and I will post it with this video so you can see what they were giving away. And I asked him, so did you try to get the oscillating fan? And he said, you know, his wife really wanted it. It's a $35 item. You can buy some better brands on Amazon for $50 to $60 each. That probably work better versus the cheap brand. So you saw that picture of the comped item that was being given at Pachanga. And I mean, it looked like Christmas time, because there were hundreds of people walking around with 1, 2, or 3 of those oscillating fans, you know, in their hands. And I asked one woman, you know, how did you get this fan? And she said she got enough points. And I said, how many points does it require? And she said she spends between $600 and $1,200 a week to ensure she gets this item. Well, let's think about that. Okay, so I'm at my store. This is my retail store. This is my other business. It's called Credera Organics. So I buy things for wholesale and then, you know, charge retail for them. So let's go into, oh my God, let's go into this funny towel, okay? I sell this towel retail for $8. That means it cost me probably $4, and $4, it was $3.75 plus shipping that I had to pay to get this into my store, which means in order for me to make a profit on it, you need to buy it at $8. And so that's how retail works, okay? Retail and wholesale. So that oscillating fan that woman literally ran through the machines with, let's say conservatively, $600. And I asked her, did she win anything for her $600? And she said, well, you know, I got this fan. So I went on to Google Lens and checked what that fan it cost. If you just went into a retail store and bought that fan, okay? I couldn't find that exact fan per se until I went into my China wholesale app, and I can pick up, if I buy 100 of them at a time, I can pick them up for $6 each. The math doesn't work. Don't get trapped in comps. And there are a lot of serious, really serious players out there that, you know, say, well, they're giving away knives this month. I really want those knives. And it's going to require that I run through the machines $800 so I can get some knives that maybe cost $100. Now, yes, when you are playing and you're putting your rewards card into that machine, you are getting comp points, and you're also building up free play, and you also are getting, you know, comped rooms and comp food. The comped rooms, the comp food, the free play, you know, is it worth it to increase your slot budget so you can get those freebies? And the answer is no, no. Why do $250 to get a smartwatch that I'm going to give to somebody to sell for $2? It doesn't make sense, because this is junk. Now, not everybody is as fortunate as I am who has a retail store and runs a retail store up in Idlewild and gets all kinds of interesting things for my store and for my customers, you know, and sell to my customers. And so when I want something, including like a smartwatch, I go downtown Los Angeles, I waive my wholesale license, I go to a merchant that knows me, and I can buy a Apple smartwatch for less than what would cost retail. But I'm very fortunate, and I see that. But it makes no sense when, you know, you are running money into the slot machine specifically to get something that you may or may not use. Now, I have been, you know, fortunate enough to have, you know, friends. I have gone to visit them at their house, and they've shown me their comp rooms. I've seen now to date 12 comp rooms. These are rooms in people's houses in which it has the boxes and unopened boxes, walls and walls and walls and walls of things they've gotten free from the casino. That item wasn't free. It wasn't free. You had to run $600, $700, $1,000 into a machine once a week to get it. So let's talk about scratchers. And I got caught up into the scratcher game, by the way. So I fell for the scratchers. Agua Caliente gave me a card, and they upgraded my card, my rewards card. And part of my benefits were supposed to be I get monthly scratchers. Well, when they weren't coming, I went to the rewards desk and asked them why they're not coming. Well, they're not coming because I only gamble at that time once a week. And I bring a very small budget with me, maybe $200, maybe $100. It depends on what excess I have after my rent is paid and my bills that I owe the wholesalers who have filled up my store, and my mortgage is paid, and all my bills need to be paid before I gift myself $100, $200 for either a massage or go play at the, you know, at the casino. And lately I just really enjoy playing at the casino. And so I went to the rewards desk and asked them why I wasn't getting scratchers. And it's because I have to play 8 to 12 times a month, from what the rewards guy informed me. And I have to run through the machines at least $3,000 in a month basis for a consecutive of 3 months in order to get scratchers, where you scratch them off and you could get maybe 10, 15, 20, $300, $1,000 of free play. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make logical sense. Now, if you are already playing that much and you have a budget to play that much and you get the scratchers, totally cool. But it makes absolutely no sense for me to up my game in spending money so that I could get $15 as a free scratcher. And Agua Caliente is not, Agua Caliente is very similar to Pachanga, which they're not very giving in the realm of free play unless you're doing a lot. It was on Wednesday, I had $200. I was going to put $100 into 2 machines. And then when I got there, I changed my mind and I decided I just wanted to lowball. And I will show you some of the poor videos attached to this of my lowballing. I put $20 in the machine and I let it spin, and so I got a lot of bonuses. I had games that I passed, and one specific game, I passed it. I had a $6 ticket in my hand left over from a $20 bill, and the machine that I was passing literally said, sit down. And I turned and I looked around myself to see if anybody else had heard the machine say, sit down. And it was just like, was it in my head? Did I actually physically hear it? I don't know. Sometimes the machines, I get a feeling with the machine, but I'll cover that in a different video. And so I literally put my $6 ticket into the machine. It was $1 spin, a huge machine. And the video, by the way, is really gross. It's really sucky. I did not do a good video of it. And it's because Pechanga, I don't have permission to film in Pechanga. And I'm not ready to ask for permission to film at Pechanga as of yet, because, you know, until I can do, you know, daily videos or post videos on a regular basis, I'm not ready to do that as of yet, and I just don't want to go through that time and energy. And because honestly, I just don't have it between the store and, you know, creating my own cream and lotions and shipping that all over the world, and all the other activities I have. The slot therapy is to fill out the book that I am currently writing, and so I don't really have that kind of time. So the videos, you know, are going to be, they are what they are. They're actually horrible. If I get the award for the worst videos ever for the, you know, slot play, you guys can just comment, yes, we're giving you the award for the absolutely worst videos ever. But the machine actually talked to me, and I sat down, I put my $6 ticket in it, almost, you know, within a few spins. I think I had $1 left inside the machine, $1.32. So 4 machines later, I get a bonus, and I cashed out, I think, at $39 for that particular one, or $30. I do backup spins, so I don't really keep track of it all. That is, you know, for that, and for the, you know, I played with a $200 budget on, you know, Wednesday. It was Wednesday. And I left the casino with $279. I had 2.5 hours of fun. That was absolutely perfect. Yes, I would have loved to had a hand pay. And a hand pay these days is $2,000 or more. And you have to pay taxes on it. I would have loved to drop a major and had an extra $700 in my pocket, but I was actually tickled pink that I went in with $200 and I left with $279, and I had 2.5 hours of, you know, fun, and it was enjoyable. And for that wonderful period of time, plus I guess previous times, Pechanga rewarded me with 3 comp dollars. 3 comp dollars. No, I do not need the oscillating fan that has a remote control that is worth $35, $40, though, you know, you can get a better one. Like I said, I couldn't find the exact one on Amazon, but a cheap one on Amazon is about $30. You can get a really nice one, of course, for $59. It's not worth the $1,000, $2,000 that you have to put through a machine in order to get a free gift of an oscillating fan. It's not worth it. And so this was a side effect of bringing, you know, I brought 200 with me to Arizona. I left that $200 there. I didn't go through the winnings of that I had in Arizona. When I first arrived in AK Chin, Arizona, I literally did horrible at the first casino we went to, and then we went to the hotel, which was at AKA Chin and Harris. And I did 2 really good spins, and I took that, I got 2 really good winnings, and I took that money and I set it aside into a different pocket of my luggage and didn't touch it. I took $200 and I played on the $200 until I was down to my last 60. And when you start losing and you don't, you can't win, or you don't feel like you're gaining anything, it's not go to the ATM and grab some more money. It's stop. And so I did stop. I had $60 left from my $200 budget for that day. And I went and changed into a bathing suit and went for a swim at their swimming pool. And I can put pictures, I think I have pictures of that swimming pool. I'll put them in back. When I came back, the people that were playing with, they were talking about how they've gotten free drink comps and they got food comps, and they had to run all this money in to get $10 or $100 free food comps. So it's not worth spending $1,000 playing slots to get a $10 Australian fan. It's not worth spending $1,000 in slots. And this is for those people who are doing this on purpose, running the money through the machine so that they can get an oscillating fan or a watch. This is for, so it's not worth it. But if you're there at a casino and your budget is $500 and you're going to play and have fun, and the side effect of you having fun, the side effect of you having focused fun and enjoying yourself is this watch, then okay, that's cool. You have an early Christmas gift for a relative that you can't stand. That actually gives me a great idea. I could send this to Peter. I have a sibling. I have more than one sibling, but that this would be torture. As a joke, it would be a joke. Nothing in the realm of, I love my siblings. I have a really cool, hold on a sec. It is, can you see that? I'm not going to read it because, I can't say those words on online. That describes my family to the T. And I, talk about silly things. I sell a lot of these. So that was pretty much what I wanted to discuss in this particular chapter about comps. Bottom line, have fun. Don't spend more money than you have. Don't spend more money than you can afford to lose, not have. Play responsibly. Don't chase stupid stuff like this. Start using your common sense. Literally the rooms that I've gone through, a man insisted that he needed to show me his comp room. His comp room was his garage. And it was walls and just shelving, full shelving of all this crazy stuff he received as comps for spending money into the slot machines. And I said, so is this why you spent the money? He goes, yes, look, I got a free blanket that was maybe, you could buy for $10, $20. That cost him $600, $700, $800 to run money inside of a machine and play and then get the comps. And that's not worth it. And so I know it's really going to be tough. Once you get your rewards card, they're going to start sending you flyers of how if you come in on this specific day, we're going to give you $10 free. If you're already going to the casino on that specific day and you get your $10 free, whoo-hoo. But don't make a separate trip to go into the casino to get $10 where free and then end up spending $100, $200 that you didn't have in the first place to spend because you have bills or groceries or things. Gambling is a form of entertainment. It is, instead of going to the movies, it's instead of going out to a nice dinner, it's instead, for me, it's instead of going for an hour-and-a-half massage, which will cost me about $225. Inadvertently, that masseuse is too rough or hurts or decides she's going to share with me all of her earthly problems, and I make a decision to take that $200 like I did on Wednesday and go to a casino where usually no one talks to you. On Wednesday, I was wearing my golden coin shower t-shirt from the Desert Degens, and I'll take a picture of it and put it on the bottom of this video. And security thought that was the funniest thing. Nobody would take my picture. I was trying to represent for the Desert Degens, but they wouldn't take my picture with my cell phone. And they just laughed their butts off with my, the t-shirt that I was wearing. If you want to support someone, don't support the casinos, support a slot channel. Go take a look at the Desert Degens. My first slot influencer that I started watching was Jackpot Judo. And I've gone I've stopped watching his material. It's I can't relate with him anymore. It's not good, bad, otherwise. I just personally am having problems relating with him. He's putting, he puts the first $100 in, does some crazy bets, puts another $100 in. $500 later, he wins $1,000 and says he won. And it's too reckless for me as a business owner. And so what I really wanted to talk about was the comps. And so this is why the book is going to be so much better, because then I don't get, out of my lane talking about some other crazy stuff, and I can just stay within parameters. I need to open up my store, so I also need to say goodbye to all of you. I will probably be doing the videos here at my store versus my home. The lighting at my home, not nearly as wonderful. I don't want to put a light on me, and I'm not good with technology. I tried the mics, and the mics didn't work, and I couldn't get them to work. Somebody's going to have to show me how to play with mics. And people say, well, if you buy a better mic, I have a really good mic, and I put it on. It kind of not clips, but it's like a magnet on top of the clothing. And no. With that, have a great day. Thank you for watching. At this point, I really don't care about subscriptions because it's going to happen if it happens. This channel is it's not really about monetizing. It's literally about the book, Slot Therapy, and talking about the different chapters I'm going to have inside of the book. And if discussing the cost of comps and this junk helped you think, or the scratchers helped you think, and literally, I literally, when Agua Caliente's rewards desk guy told me that, it was like a aha moment. I have to spend how much in order to get a scratcher that I may get $15 for? That's crazy. And I don't gamble that much. Like I said, I gamble maybe once a week. If that, this month, I've only gambled once, and that was on Wednesday. I lose track of days. you know, because of the business and all the things I'm in the middle of doing, and all my plates that are full. I'm actually really grateful. I am not married. I have no children. I think I would just be, I think I would lose my hair if all that was still inside of my parameter. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. I will post this soon, and I'll put some pictures in it. And yes, I know my photography of the gameplay really sucks. Talk to you later. So I did land the jackpot bonus. I gave myself a floor of, so this is how I won my hand pay on this machine. So I have a maxi times 5. I have the grand. I have the major. I dropped the major on this machine. I have the maxi. Maxi times 5 is 50 times 5. That would work. Mini times 2. Grand. I'm going to do the other one right here. That's minor. I'm going to try this one. Minor times 2. I'm going to go here. Oh, don't give me the mini. Okay, I'm going to go here. Ooh, I have the mini times 2. $8, so I won 16. Okay, so I'm doing it this way, which I really shouldn't. The machine talked to me, so I don't know. Mystery pick? I guess mystery pick. I don't know. We'll go this way, maybe, and do it this way. 6 spins. 3 spins. Okay. I was passing the machine and it just talked to me, so, oh, okay. Okay, so six spins. And I put a ticket in for $6. Okay, so we're not getting the whole thing. Oh, drop a word. I don't even know if the machine drops a word. I guess I don't get more spins. It just drops what it does. So there's this. And last one, come on, word. Ooh, 2 drums. I'm not sure what drums do. Oh, they give you more spins. So I have 3 more spins. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I get another spin. Ooh, I have another drum. That means another spin? I guess so. Okay, so. $39 on a dollar bet when I was just passing the machine and I had a filling. And it's a huge machine. Okay, so I'm 39. I'll play down to 35 and probably cash out. I'll let you know if I do anything else. I just got another bonus. This is on a game I don't understand. Oh, and I just got double fire active. Something is happening. Tiger price. Oop. The woman next to me cashed out for $132. She was really banging on the machine. I tried this one, but money didn't want to go in. But I had a feeling, I passed it, and I just had a feeling that I had to play this game. Ooh, extra fire. Oops, something else is happening. I gave myself a $200 budget to play today, and just to play $20 in each machine. I wasn't really, I played for enjoyment, to relax. Ooh, save it. Okay, so I have a tiger prize. Where's the tiger prize? Ooh. Okay. Oh, fill all positions for the grand. Wouldn't that be lovely? And the grand is $27,000. I could use that. I could pay off my credit card. Come on. Ooh, minor. I got the minor, which is $20. Ooh, I got another one. Do it again. Oh, one more reminding. Do it again. Okay. Well, hey, I put a $20 bill in, and it's ooh, and I get those too. I put a $20 bill in. Okay, I'm gonna probably play this down to 80. I'll be back. It's my last 20. And so I was down and I have 8 free games. I just let it do its thing. That should be good. That should be, that's 5 of a kind. And one more.